right, and we are live. Hello, everybody. It is Thursday afternoon, the 15th of February, and just doing a quick hangout to test the system we have. That we got two people, and I don't know if the side chat will pop up. Somebody can say something. I think we tried this before when we were down in Berkeley. It worked okay. And nice to see everybody. There's Missy Jen. Hangout on the Air is live from the rig. Hey Phil, nice to see you. Hey sweet Jasmine, nice to see you, honey. And we just wanted to give this a whirl. Hey, Dr. Sawata, Guda Thakuta, nice to see you. Hey, how you doing, Vicky? Just doing a little test with the, looks like I can see that okay. I have this about maybe 2 feet ahead. Looks clear and crisp and the sound is good. It's probably better than my usual. You know the weird thing, Phil? It's probably better than the time that I took for the GoPro. I really hate to say that. Hi Diane, thank you babe. We're just wanted to give this a go because we're gonna be trying to do some streaming from the road too. Not necessarily when we're moving, but you know, when we get to different places, and it's very easy to just do it this way. You just have to type in a few things on your phone and title it, and it works out real good. Hey Felix, thank you. Felix said it looks and sounds good. I'm very impressed because you know, this is really the rear, what you call the rear facing camera. Not the best quality. One, it has two. Of course, the one that faces front is usually the best quality. This thing doesn't like it when you put that in. Yeah, there we go. This is going to be fun once you get the road trip going. Hey, Mark. Yeah, it should be pretty good. Hey, Jack Thompson. Nice to see you, sweetie. Oh. Our Jack Thompson out there. $1 million mobile mills. That's it. Still look pretty decent for the selfie camera. Can you get KNX on? I can get KCBS out of San Francisco pretty well. Let's check and see, huh? Let's see here.
So there's another reason, is it?
Diane makes me laugh in here all the time.
History of mental health issues was apparently in and out of care.
Yeah.
We just don't know whether the parents...
That's KGO. Let's see.
Thursday in San Francisco, always challenging our KCBS studio with Peter Schofield.
Especially right now in San Francisco, 101 northbound has been peppered with stalls and even a fender bender. All that's cleared away, but you're still inheriting the slow traffic I see right now from Four Cesar Chavez to the lower deck of the Bay Bridge.
New crash, Santa.
All I need now is a little light down here. Sending out my doxing satellite. That's it. I can get KGO late at nights. I can get KNX right now in my teeth, 300 miles away in LA there. All I need, guys, is a little light under here, right? And I'll be like Elvis. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, it is your honor and pleasure to be in the presence of Assyrian greatness. Pay your taxes, ladies and gentlemen. Pay your taxes. That's an order out there, huh? I'm the best in the business. I'm the best. I'm the top of the heap. Hey, Sin Space, nice to see you. I couldn't keep a straight face if I had to do that for 3 hours at night. You need to talk about Uncut Girth. Yeah, hey, the great Lebowski. Yeah, we're going to try some Epicurean delights along the way. Yes, we are, and we're going to be videoing a lot of our meals. You know, using the cell phone camera gives me a lot more flexibility. Yeah, take your shirt off. Gives me a low. Here comes Missy Jen. She's got her gloves on here. Come on in and slide in this seat for a minute, Jen. Come on in. It gives me a lot more flexibility. Missy Jen's got her road gloves on. Here. Yeah, I need to take my shirt, open my shirt, huh? Right. I'm tax exempt, but I'll prepay your tolls. There we go. I don't think we're gonna have a whole lot of tolls. I don't know. There's the Missy. Missy's all excited. You got your gloves, huh? She got her strangler gloves on there. Yeah, we're kind of looking forward to shoving off. Tomorrow's going to be it. Hello, Missy. Just going to sit in here. Miss Camel Toe. Here we go. This actually, Crystal, this is just a Samsung Galaxy 5. Believe it or not, I inherited it from my daughter. I'm so cheap. Plus, breastcancer.org got all my money for the next 3 months. Made a big donation to them, so I don't have a hell of a lot of. We just have to make do. There's the Missy there. She want to show you her new. You got your gloves on? Yeah, they're nice, huh? What are they, like work gloves, or what are they? Huh?
No,
for the
those
road?
are hunting gloves.
Yeah, there's Diane. Their road trips are the best unless there's a time crunch. Hitting the road is tough. Yeah, we got kind of a time crunch. I had to rejig. If you look at the stop down here to Virginia, you can shoot the 50 caliber. Could you imagine that, Jack, wailing away on that 50 cal? Man,
yeah.
you got it made. Good, not hood. There we go, Crystal. That's it. Yeah, Crystal Jones in the house. Everybody's saying hi to Missy Jen, but we had to rejig the route. I had to tell Jen. I had to tell Maxine. I had to tell.
We constantly have to change plans.
Yeah, I can't afford to be stuck and
yeah,
just.
I got my gloves. I'm ready for the trip.
Yeah,
now.
they're strangling gloves. How about that? Look at them. I mean, what the heck, you know? $10 around. Missy Jen would love to fire this. She would. She'd love to get on that 50 cal and just go crazy.
Yep.
She would absolutely go crazy on that 50 cal. Yeah. She shot a lot of heavy ordnance and stuff, so. We need a cam pointing at road as well as you pneumatic fanatics. I wonder if we're able to do that on, I don't know. If I touch something here, I might cut you guys off. So
What happened?
we can flip around, but I don't know if you can put picture in. No, it just puts like a, that's not going to be it. This is.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's not it. This gives you the front view, but I don't see, yeah, I might have to preset the picture in picture. Or something like that, so I don't know.
What are you trying to do?
Well, they said it's nice if you have, I can do picture-in-picture direct upload, but I don't know about picture like road view and all that. So,
like, what's this name?
It's got enable flash, mute microphone, a couple other things. So I really don't know.
I don't remember.
I'm gonna have to check this thing
names.
out on there. So we'll just flip it around again.
I used to watch a couple.
Okay, Mark Young said, yeah, they said, yeah, I'd love to have that that picture-in-picture one, but we don't. I think it's really cool to be able to flip that around if you're going down the road, and at least you can see that. A cam view of Ventura Boulevard would be cool. It goes for miles and miles. I know. I'm very familiar down there to 101, going through Ventura, Canoga Park, coming down into LA. I'm very familiar with that area. Here comes Georgie thinking it's road trip time. Georgie, you coming up? Here we go. There's Georgie, huh? He's like, are you leaving without me, really? Huh? Taking off without me. You would love to have it live. Wonder if anybody ever did that. You know, Maxine, my friend Maxine in Colorado Springs, who we're going to be seeing Monday, right? We're going to be driving from Denver to Colorado Springs, a very short haul. That's where we had the weather situation where we've got to make sure that we're clear of the Rockies, because there's supposed to be heavy snow forecast, and I don't want to be coming over Eisenhower Pass at 12,000 feet and going through there. Will I be Jack's like, I'm just excited. We're excited to get the hell out of town, and put this Elvis stuff in the rear view mirror for a few weeks and concentrate on so many of our other friends there, right, Georgie? Huh? Is that right? Are you riding? Thank you. Ooh. Just blew a boogie right on me there.
George and me have been riding through town for 2 hours this morning.
You've been riding around today, Georgie? You've been riding around?
We've been on the road for 2 hours.
Good afternoon.
Morning.
Thank you, sweetie. Nice to see you, Tess. I wish we had time to come up to
Hi, Tess.
Connecticut.
Hi,
I'd give you some noogies and give you a big hug there, girl. Yeah, Georgie's gonna go with us. Yeah, Georgie's gone with us the whole way. Yep, the George is coming down to LA too. Yep, he's gonna be a traveling dog. Aren't you, Georgie? You gonna be a traveling dog? Yes, he is. One thing I'm super nervous about, you need eyes on the road at all times. That's right. That's right. Well, we got a good rig here. I took this to LA at Thanksgiving and I marveled at how comfortable the seats were and how nice it was to drive. So I imagine Missy Jen's going to be fine. We're going to be taking a break every couple 100 miles, just stretching out. We've got lots of snacks and stuff laid in. We've got shovels. We've got all kinds of surprise play. You take them to dog park. There we go.
I cannot read the chat.
So let Missy Jen read the chat
I'm
to you.
too slow.
Oh yeah. If we
that.
did that on the road, I wouldn't try to read the chat.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss half of it.
I wouldn't try to do the. I wouldn't. It would be like you said. It would be too risky. But when Missy Jen has her glasses on, she's probably able to read the chat. I can actually see it from here, but I don't want the distraction. 90% of our Hangout, 95% will be stopped at a location and doing it. We're probably using the computer too, because I do have an inverter, and we are going to be in hotels along the way. I'm not going to ask Missy Jen when it's 6 degrees outside to sleep in. She might kick me out in the van, but she won't be. She's going to be in the comfort. Thank you very much, sweetie. We appreciate that. Thank you so much. Wished us a very safe and happy journey. So let me tell each and every one of you, I'm so much better than you. You don't mind hearing that somebody else is doing good. Somebody else is doing okay. You just don't want to know that they're doing better than you. It's almost road time, baby. Vegas Vixen. Yeah, Jack Thompson, we love you. Nobody finer out there than our Jack Thompson. What a guy out there. The front line guard. What did I miss something? No, we're just goofing around. We're just doing a little Elvis-isms out there. He's still channeling. Still channeling Elvis. Oh shit. Elvis has been Elvis has borne more of a cross for me to bear than you'll ever know in your life.
Takes her shirt off.
You wait till I take my shirt off and woo! This is what a real man looks like. Woo! What a cross to bear, you know. Hi, Elvis. I know you're watching out there, right? Oh boy, yeah. Missy Jen's got her road gloves on. Yeah, we picked up chains today. I spent $60 for chains for the rig. Your van is going to be much more fun. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah, Diane's going to be in Vegas, Rory. At the end of the month, she's going to be down there celebrating her 30th birthday down in
30.
Yeah,
wow.
She's a baby. Yeah.
She sure
Nick Mann, hi,
baby.
Sweetie. Yeah, he's planning a new date with Amanda. There we go, huh? Love is in the air. Lots for people everywhere. Do, 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 do. Love is in the air. How about the love boat? The love boat. Soon we'll be making another run. Hey, Scotty, nice to see you.
Guten Abend.
Yeah, she's doing a sleepover with Kelly. There we go. So, yep. Good times. Yeah, I'm channeling Elvis today, but I don't have the donation button up, so, and I don't have the PayPal enabled. I'm a very poor fundraiser. Missy Jen's like that, right? You keep those direct links to charity in your description box and don't mess around, and that's it. Missy Jen's not it.
That's right.
She ain't about e-begging and all that stuff.
That's right.
So.
We work hard for our money.
Yeah. My son just turned 30 today. I feel old. Phil, you look very young. You don't even look old enough to have you look like maybe you're old enough to get married, huh? Phil's a good-looking guy.
I could have children that are 30.
So we do okay. The one thing that I don't like about this camera is we really don't have any sense unless a warning thing comes up. The sucking sound, here's everyone leaving the Corn Kings page. There we go. Yeah, Phil's a good-looking guy. Yeah, he doesn't look old enough to. You tell me about a 30-year-old kid, I'm like, forget about it, you know? Forget about it. Phil's just no big fan of the Bergs. Wow, grandson. Thank you. The sound is good. Mark Young, that's great to hear. It's going to be good. We're going to be interested in seeing how the sound, we're going to be capturing a lot of video along the way and then using a small Android editor. I'm going to go ahead and get that piece together and put that up there. Thank you, Susie. Nice to see you, sweetie pie.
Yeah, I'm absolutely without makeup or anything.
Don't worry, Diane. Kids suck the life out of you, let me tell you. Beta boy Elvis, there you go.
But I got
hey, BBE.
I got beautiful new gloves.
Well, we were never as close as people think, BBE, but, you know, I don't financially support her, and nor am I going to. And I reiterated that again to him when we had a conversation last night. I'm not opposed to anybody, but doesn't mean that I have to support anybody. Thank you, BBE. We much appreciate that, my friend. Thanks. You're awesome. Keep up the good stuff. We'd like coming over to your seeing your stuff and your channel growing. And all that. My lifestyle would have changed. I was almost a top-paying union job at AT&T. Yeah, well, you know, I admire some people that just say, you know, kids aren't for me, and that's it. They make an intelligent decision as opposed to people just going out and, I don't want to say harshly, but get knocked up at a young age, and whether they're fit to be parents or not. I mean, that's, you know, I think everybody has to kind of be vetted to be parents, and it's a shame we don't. People used to have a higher standard. You had to have a decent job before you came asking for the girl's hand for marriage, and you know we wouldn't have a lot of the problems.
Come to daddy and ask for permission.
Yeah, that's right. That's the way to do it, Diane. You know, I mean, I'm in a neighborhood that's just replete with tons of unwed mothers and stuff, and it's like they just hit the wall at 30, and then they just start experimenting with going off on. Start messing with drugs and different guys, and it just sets a really bad.
I'm 30 and I got 10 children now. I'm retiring.
It just sets a real
from
bad
motherhood.
Sets a real bad thing there. Try turning us. I don't know why that thing was. What's causing that thing to be? You would think this thing would have an alt. Oh, it goes off in a minute. Okay. Hey, Mikey Mike, nice to see you. Thank you for the great comment today, Mikey Mike, and thanks for being on the channel. I really appreciate you, everybody that's on the channel. I really appreciate it, especially as we get ready to take off here. This is the absolute best way. ZTB, some people just have kids anyway, then take off and leave them high and dry when they decide to go find themselves. It's very true. It's very true, ZTB. I'm not giving a pass to married people by any stretch of the imagination. I'm just saying it for basic parenting in general, I guess. And I've certainly seen members, we've seen people within our own community that have just abandoned their kids and shirked their responsibilities for their lives and then try to cover themselves in a mantle of future glory. It doesn't work that way. That'll always be your heritage out there. Like it or not, that's your legacy. Right, Georgie?
No honor.
That's it. Poor grandmas
Huge
everywhere who stepped
disgrace.
up. Exactly. Yeah. Thank you, Mikey. Mike, I appreciate it. You're an awesome guy. It's been really good to welcome you to the channel. I was blessed with no children. See, that's not a bad thing, Mikey. You know, that's not a bad
Me
thing.
too. I was smart from the get-go. When I was born, my first instinct was, I will never have children
Yeah.
of my own.
That's great, Jack. Make sure you check local laws. They differ state. I got you, BBE. Thank you. You got it, my friend. Exactly what we're going to do. Exactly what we're going to do. Check everything and be really careful. You had two girls. They're long since grown up. They're deep in their own careers and stuff. I was very glad to do that. But I do have that joy of knowing that I stood with them as they grew up and didn't run off and craze out. Because how do you live with yourself in the long run when you do that? I love babies, and in college, because I was minor. That's a good thing. You know, that's a good thing, Diane. You seem like a very caring sort of, like you'd be perfect for elementary education or something like that, or counseling, school counseling for people. You seem like a very compassionate, caring person. I worry now that I'm getting older, I'll be alone. Well, Mikey, Mike, you know, you join a community like this on YouTube for better or worse. We all have our ups and downs. But for a lot of it, this is family here. We're always with the same people, day in and day out, the whole community. When somebody disappears for a while and takes off, we all notice that. You know, if Norbecker disappeared for like 2 weeks, he just disappeared for a while. People noticed that. Anthony Norbecker. You know, you really miss people when they're not in this community. Yeah, our weather, we had to jig the weather around today. Reason being that the day we were going to originally go through the Rockies from Salt Lake to Denver, that's when the snow was forecast to hit. So we've accelerated that now that we're going to have 2 big driving days to get to Denver. Then when we get to Denver, we can kind of take it easy, relax, chill out, and then sleep late on Monday, then get up and go down to see Maxine in Colorado Springs and hang out with her. Now, the whole family's off on Monday. It's a holiday, so that's really cool. So, yeah, you're never, okay, substitute teacher's good. That's all you need to do that. Pick up your $100 a day, and that's good. I did long-term substituting way back in, had to be the late 80s when I was between gigs and, the Harriet Tubman Elementary School in Baltimore, Maryland. Probably the worst neighborhood elementary school, 100% black. But I got on good with the kids. Yeah, we just had an accident. Somebody just smashed into something on the front street there. I've got a helicopter overhead. It's like Fort Apache of the Bronx. Missy Jen's so itchy to get out of her seat and go.
I got the new gloves. I must go investigate.
All right. Okay. Dismissed.
We'll be back shortly to report.
Okay, she'll report in. I think we just felt something. We just heard something.
Yeah,
Now our Wi-Fi is pretty good. We are on Wi-Fi here. We do have the ability to switch between to capture Wi-Fi when it's around and use that for our streaming. That's okay.
You got hit.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, hi, Bully. Yeah, I can see you just fine. Nice to see you, my friend. I see you perfectly on here. I hear you good too. This tells you how long you've been streaming, 24 minutes and 7. So it's pretty cool. Yeah, she'll probably be back. Jen can't resist whenever she's like, I don't want to say she's the old neighborhood lady that, you know, just always looking out the window. I'm the least nosy person in the world, right? And there's yeah, so ZTB said YouTube families seem to fight even more than regular families. Well, can you see the others on this Hangout, Rosie? I can see. I don't know how to add people to one of these Hangouts. Yeah, are you on your way to Iowa? That's funny, huh? I'm probably the only person that's not on their way to Iowa. That's funny as shit, bully. Everybody, I mean, there's more lawyers moved. There's more lawyers being retained today. There's more sheriff and police departments being put on red alert. Mikey G, good to see you, my friend. That's funny as hell, you know. Oh man, I woke up. You know, yeah, you should join a panel one day. Nice to see Mikey G. Did you see Kelly was gambling today? Did you see her playing 21? I thought the hell that you would be in there giving her some pointers. It looked like she had some questionable holes and stuff and hits on that. So I thought that you might have been over there. It was funny this morning, guys. I got up at 4 o'clock today, which is fine. That's why I didn't run the Hangout last night. Thank you, Mikey Mike. Hi, Joe. Nice to see you. I hope you can hear me. This helicopter. Somebody probably knocked over the bank or something, or I don't know. Yeah, probably not the. Yeah, exactly. The getting all the. Yeah, the local enforcement. Yeah, exactly. But it was funny this morning. I got up at 4 o'clock, and I was having my morning coffee. I clicked on the computer. And maybe you saw me at 4 a.m. I don't know. At 4:30, I clicked in, and there was Mike on. And I said hi. I came in the side chat, and I said hi. And he said, Rosie, I got to call you right away about Elvis. Kelly's channel is Nova, N-O-V-A space Gina, J-I-N-A, Nova Gina. Yeah, L-A. FBI, Homeland, charged super fat $1 million must be payback. So Mike is all like, oh, I gotta call you, you know? I gotta talk to you, you know, you gotta talk to Elvis. You gotta get a hold of Elvis. And I'm thinking to myself, dude, Elvis doesn't even get up for another 11 hours. Hi, Sister Earth, nice to see you. You gotta get a hold of Elvis and tell him, man, he's causing problems here for Becca and me, you know, and which, you know, Elvis being Elvis. Hi, Toro, nice to see you. Buenos tardes. And he said, I want to talk to you. And I said, well, I'll talk to you, but, you know, he wants to call me on a private number. And I said, I went through Deb the RN, who was on the panel, who on Messenger. And I told Jen, you know, I think Mike should give up his phone number to me. We should be able to talk, you know, person to person without having all the hoodoo and all the Google numbers and stuff. So Mike gave the, yeah, Hooper's still getting a pass. It's like the, yeah, well, you know, I tried to tell people today that...
Hi, Sister Earth.
And I showed Jen yesterday Hooper's communications from a month ago. This thing was busted out a month ago. So,
I already knew.
I mean, just because you don't say something doesn't mean that you don't know, but a lot of people got very upset about that. So I called, so much to his credit, Dave gave the number over, Dave the fisherman, and I called him on the phone, and yeah, he's like, you know, this thing's a real shit show. And, you know, you got to try to get Elvis cooled off so that these Iowa farmers don't get in their cars and start driving down. And I said it's going to be a long parade down to that van. They're gonna have to wait in line. There's a lot of people.
Well, the thing is, I am, as a former farm girl, connected to the agricultural clubs and stuff.
Yeah, I don't want anybody to be harassed, Mike. Yeah, that's for sure. Sponsored by Dave Kern, but
I have connections to the agricultural clubs.
Yeah,
and stuff.
I think it's. I'm not going to blame Hooper. Hooper runs his own program.
So
I mean,
let me
Hopper.
tell you something. The Farmers Mafia, Sister Earth, is run by me, baby.
That's it.
If anybody has to be afraid to be run over by a big four-wheel drive tractor, it's gonna be somebody else, not us, but somebody else.
No chargebacks working. You know, but people, you know, I have distanced myself quite a bit from that. You'll notice I don't go into the Hangouts anymore. It's not, you know, I'm not into people that are doing Hangouts just to beg for money.
The truth will set you free one of these days, and that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, I don't dig it, you know, but people tell you're not telling the truth.
Bullshitters dig their own graves.
You know, if R.C. Robertson's one guy I trust, so if he wants to see the communicate, he's one guy that can keep his mouth shut because he's a gentleman. Hopper's trying to relive the high point of his pathetic, which was totally destroying the channel of another, I think, minority. Well, I don't want to see anybody get into trouble, Zombie. Honest to goodness, I don't want to see Becca and Mike be, you know, ravaged there in Des Moines and stuff. That's not my thing.
I don't want to see nobody get hurt either.
So I'm, you know, I would just say, hey, tone it down a bit, but just recognize that not everybody, you know, some people get upset when you say, but my opinion has never really changed since day one. You know, yeah, get Elvis off of YouTube. It's not good for, it's probably not good for his long-term health and welfare. But let YouTube do it. And he was running out of money actually when the whole shit show began. He was running on fumes at that time. He might have already been doing something else. I can't guarantee that. I'm just saying.
He was getting ready to go out to...
But it doesn't mean that I'm ever going to agree with the chargeback things that were done. I don't think it's required of me to disagree with that. And I can still feel like, yes, I'm pulling away. I'm not supporting Elvis. I've not supported him financially for a very long period of time, but emotionally also. But it does not mean that I have to buy into what was done. So, I mean, I'm holding my ground as if it was day one on my first upload again. I don't go for this stuff. And Hopper didn't go for it either. You wonder what his take on it is. He also believes that Elvis needs mental help. I talked to Elvis about that yesterday, not in a very nice way, to get counseling and maybe talk to somebody.
Yeah.
Not in a negative way, but in a positive way to continue to...
See, that one flew by really fast, but yeah, I do not consider myself part of it either.
She's not part of it.
I'm not part of it either. I have always said I signed up to YouTube, not to some kind of a bottom of YouTube. I've always just signed up.
There you go, Michael Bing. Right on, man. There's the smartest guy in the room, Michael Bing. Good guy. So, Michael Bing, you're correct. That's the way I feel going on the trip. I'll continue talking to Elvis. I'll continue to try to counsel Elvis. I'll use the opportunity when I see Elvis in Florida. If he's not taking off, he might be putting it in gear for Iowa. I don't know. But I have no idea. Hey, Elvis C., nice to see you. But I'm not going to play an avoidance game. You know, I'm going to have my cards on the table here. Just because I don't agree with the chargeback stuff doesn't mean that I don't think Elvis needs a better life. I sure as hell do, and I've always been crystal clear about that. When and where are you going road trip? Michael, we're going all the way over to, we're going to go to Kansas City, to Baltimore, then swing south down to Florida. Got a lot of people to see in Florida, reconnecting that. When we return from Florida, we'll be going by the southern route down there, and that's going to be very exciting. No donations, yeah, just stay out of the van. Oh, look, you know, BTE doesn't rank any higher than anybody else on the trip, and I made that crystal clear to him last night. But I don't think we always have to agree with what everybody does. I think Dave and Jennifer, I've got no ill will towards Dave and Jennifer. They ran their own show. They ran their own program. So, you know, people get busted out all the time and doxxed on YouTube. But it does not mean that... you know, I don't know. I mean, it happens every day. It's part of the sport of
there are a lot of other people that run their shit show on the bottom of you
Yeah.
too.
So I will continue to tell. I will continue to. Yeah, it's going to buffer, but I will continue to tell Elvis exactly how I feel about stuff, and I will. I told him I'd love to just get back. I remember days you could have a Class B hangout and talk about Class B camper vans and van life and all that. So. Oh, his voice sure sounds younger than Dave looks. Well, Dave's been through the mill there. I'm not going to dump on Dave. Dave and Jennifer have run their own show, but they've got to live with the consequences of it, just like we all have to live with the consequences of what we do. I don't know how it's all going to turn out. You know, people get mad at me because I say, well, we knew a month ago what the deal was, because people get mad that you don't come out and immediately spill it, or you misdirect and you talk about some other people, because maybe it's not my place to disturb what's going on. You know, maybe it's not my business, and I just keep my snoot out of it. Hey Monroe, nice to see you. Yeah, that's going to be great to see you filming down there. So we're glad our hitting the road is a perfect time. We think that this thing will drag on for the next month or two, but people will burn out on it. There'll be the next thing that comes along down the pike. Meanwhile, who knows what the implications of it are? Who knows? Like I tried to, we're leaving Saturday. Like I tried to say before, there's a lot of people that you don't see within the scope of the internal YouTube of our family that also watch this thing too. You know, David mentioned this morning that there's farmer friends of his that watch this shit show. You know, and there's people that have communicated to me that watch the.
Let me tell you something, brother. I have friends up there too, buddy.
You know, I don't think we're going to be able to have any big Saturday night.
They have big farms up there too, because they make videos of their farm equipment and send me videos of their equipment up there. So I got friends up there.
Can't wait.
Too, so.
Oh, thank you, Mark.
One of these days we'll make a trip up there and visit our friends.
I mean, I got Mike in
and
here. I saw something brief on Dave filing police complaints. I have no idea. You know, Mike. I mean, people are going to do what they do. It's kind of sad in a way when you get doxxed out, and people are going to hate me for saying this. You know, I like Kat. Kat's kind of up and down with me. You know, we have our moments and stuff, but we generally.
It's all good.
We're generally friendly with each other, but if I say something like...
we might swing by for a cup of coffee.
If I say something like...
If we're in the hood.
If I say something on the order of, well, I think if I was doing that chargeback scheme, I would have zipped my lip. I never would have had any hangouts at all. I would have just run the program, and the person would have been
too weird.
The whole thing would have been blindsided, right, Jen? You would have never known what hit you when you wake up one day and Elvis is basically gone.
Nothing
so why can't
makes sense.
Why am I not allowed to say that I am kind of fed up with it? Yeah. Why am I not allowed to say that that's not the way I would have done it? It would have been the more intelligent way to do it, but it's not my show. So now people get doxxed out. They have to live with the consequences of that. Hi, Sue Pat. Nice to see you. Kansas City, baby. I'm on Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm really disappointed.
Kansas City, here
I'm really disappointed that you have to park your combines, your 5 combines out in the fields because you don't have a machine shop to park them in.
Elvis C, that's funny as hell. I love Elvis.
And then your combine's just
this guy's a
away.
peach. You know what the best thing out of this thing is? Is some of the people we've met now, like Elvis Camo, Beta Boy Elvis, Mark. We've got Mikey Mike. These people that we have met on here are the best thing to come out of this. Like Beta Boy Elvis. The guy's funny as hell, you know. Yeah, no, I don't want anybody to get hurt. That's exactly right. We're talking about a guy that lives in a van. Let's get perspective on stuff here.
Yeah,
you know,
you're
risking your lifestyle. You're risking your privacy for this shit show.
Sad. It's like.
And you heard Becca today. She was Jennifer was saying on there today. Oh, it's terrible that why did Hopper have to give out my information too? And they're all pulling background checks and doing all this stuff. And I thought, oy vey, you know, this is like the worst nightmare for people, and it sucks. And I feel bad for people having to go. It's not worth it. It's really not.
Where were you September 28, 2016?
You got to put the big one on. There it is. There's a.
Where were you December 28, 2016?
There you go. Yeah. Missy Jen's giving me the road third degree there. Where were you? I'm gonna be like Elvis on the road. Ladies and gentlemen, once again it is your BBE. I agree. You play with fire, you get burned, and now the fire's kind of torching both sides of the equation, and it's sad to see, because like a lot of people, I enjoy Dave very much. Becca seems like a really sweet gal. And then to think about the disruptions of their lives with this whole mess too. At the end of the day, none of it really matters. This show just run its course. That's exactly right.
Oy vey, you're gonna do that? Really?
Michael Bing, you talk a lot of sense. You should be in there as a mediator, getting this thing. You ought to have a hangout and get both of these parties together in a room, in a ring, right, with boxing gloves on, and go. Yeah, they did it to themselves. That's what I'm saying. But it does not mean that I don't have compassion for them. As much as Mike spoke, and I told him on the phone this morning when I was talking to Mike at 4:30 or whatever on the phone this morning, I said, Mike, you said some terrible things about me, but I don't bear any ill will at all, because you want to have your life, and I get that, and so we'll see what happens on here. Yep, Rolling Earth Ship, well said. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. So I hope it all works out. You know, I don't know why. Maybe they can all talk together. Maybe Elvis will be willing to. Maybe we can get everybody together on one panel and just talk it through and settle it. You know, and just get people to lay down their arms and do that. Beta boy Elvis. Beta boy Elvis is saying, Rosie, you have the thickest skin. What he's actually saying is, Rosie, you're the biggest fucking dumbbell. Ask Jack Sparrow. He just says, because I can't keep my fucking nose out. Every hangout, there's Rock, there's ROK. I remember one night he's on. Anybody else sick of ROK?
I was on the road today, sis, for 2 hours.
Jack Sparrow, I love you, man. Nomadic Fanatic Patreon, I love you, man. Shopping. I love you. Thank you, Rolling Earth Ship. You gotta laugh at yourself. You know, the problem I have is that you can often enjoy both sides of something, but don't you think that might be a good idea to get them, maybe Dave and Elvis, like, together on one panel and just kind of talk it through instead of this nonsense of police reports?
I want
and all that
Dave
stuff
to show me his combines. I want him to take the camera out.
Yeah, I'm worried about Dave too, his health.
I want him to take the camera out and drive around in one of his combines and make a video.
Somebody mentioned this, worried about Dave. Yeah, I'm extremely worried about Dave. You see how gray and ashen he looks. You can't sit there 18 hours, 20 hours a day on Hangouts and stuff doing. It's not good. It's not good for your health. So I worry about Dave. Yeah, if I said a prayer for Dave, yes, I have.
Or is it gonna be a Case International Harvester, or maybe a Gleaner?
Yeah, she's all about the farm side of Dave.
Yeah, I wanna see him driving around in a combine.
But she saw his house today, and now she's a little shaky on the whole farm deal.
Yeah, I want to see at least a drive around.
Yeah, I don't like that either, Mark Young. I don't like the stuff Elvis says either. I think he's pouring fuel on the fire, So he'll probably wake up in an hour or two, and I'll try to give him a call and tell him I'd suggest you tone it down, because you're just going to make shit worse for yourself, and you'll just run out the compassion thing, and that'll be it, and nobody will really care. You know? Yeah, we saw his house. Yeah. Yeah. So, but you know, I do worry about his health and stuff. Well, because people keep putting out the info on the side.
Man, as a human being,
you know, people check out here and everything.
I am concerned about his health too, and
yeah, I mean, there's been some huge doxing parties the last 24 hours. It's been ridiculous.
I do say, you know, he needs to get more rest and stop being on all these long hangouts and stuff, and get some more sleep.
Yeah, it's like he looked tired and stuff, and
the body
get some sleep. Just let the thing play out if it's going to happen.
Right.
Everybody just take some time and cool off and back away from it, because there's just this morning he sounded really bad. He sounded really urgent about getting a hold of Elvis and telling Elvis to knock it off. So I will try to do that. Oh, okay. Show Nuff says I think he should increase his tobacco consumption. I think he might have heart failure. You might have blood poisoning if you do much more intake.
Let's show a little bit of milk of human compassion and say slow down with the smoking, cut back on the hangouts.
Yeah, because Dave, there'll always be another jerk off down the road that you'll want to go.
Increase your sleep. You might live another year longer. And you can enjoy life.
This is Missy Jen, Elvis C. You can sub her up on Jen and Rosie Reality TV. She'll be doing up some vids on the trip too. You'll be able to get two different takes on it. Bully said Elvis should keep up the pressure. Yeah, that's what I mean. See, we got, you know, people are choosing up sides and they're doing stuff. So I just feel like, you know, I've had my say. I don't think that the chargebacks were the right thing to do, but it's not my game. I've said that Elvis needs a better life away from YouTube. That's not changed one bit since day one on here. The only difference we have is I just think YouTube should take people out of the...
I will send you this $1. I will send you this $1.
Yeah, that's what I say, Rolling Earth Ship. Yeah, boy, wouldn't we all cheer first time you punch a time clock and get the milk of productivity and actually earning your bread. That would be a great day.
Whoever cuts the BS first will get this $1.
We're leaving on Saturday. It was all put out on the side chat, Bully. Probably 20 times on 20 different areas.
Rosie and me will sign this $1 bill, and whoever cuts the BS first will get the signed $1 bill as a prize.
It just looked like a bungalow style house, you know. But like I say, the problem with being doxxed is that people, and we can tell you from experience, people put your stuff in 100 different locations and stuff. I mean, it's like, and you never know who's getting a hold of that stuff. Like I said, we've been swamped with Granger catalogs before.
Yeah, we had
calls from James from Square Trade for hours on end. Phyllis from David and Harry and David's Gift Emporium. You know. It's the downside of being it. You know, that we had to, with 3 people, we had to seek out a legal remedy. We had to get lawyers involved to get 3 people actually removed from YouTube. So a lot of people think that YouTube they'll cooperate immediately with authorities and stuff.
People on BOYT.
So I don't want Dave and Jennifer to have any problem with that kind of crap. So that's my concern this morning, because I woke up and wow, it seemed like it just amped up to a whole new level. Because the last thing you want is Elvis with your docs, you know, because then you don't know what the hell.
Y'all better stay off of YouTube and quit it all.
Oh, I'm gonna
give
shut
it
up.
all up.
Elvis C wants to hear you singing. We're caught in a trap.
What?
Now she's shy. We're caught in a trap. Ooh, I can't look back. Ooh, because I love you too much, baby. Why can't you see? Ooh,
That's now it's
what you
Rosie's
do
turn.
to
See,
me?
Rosie sings a good Elvis.
Ooh, because I love Kentucky Rain. That's it.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much,
Hey,
everybody.
Smooth. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
I
Hey,
reckon.
Smooth.
I mean, at this point, flip a coin. I
How
don't
the
even
hell
know.
are ya?
I had people mad at me today because I said Hopper busted this deal out a month ago, and I had people jump my shit this afternoon or this morning. So I'll just keep my mouth shut. So I guess.
I guess.
Yeah, I'm on an Android, Mark Young. That would be great. Yeah, there may be a downloadable, but I'm happy we can actually reverse this thing. But of course, it's not. It'll be good for road and then reversal on here. That'll be fine. So.
Hey Warren, I did send you a message.
Yeah, I don't know where Lacey Rocks. I'm not even sure.
I hope you got my message, Warren. I
heard Lacey Rocks had to be institutionalized or something on a short-term 5150 hold or something. When am I not supposed to disclose that? Hopper told me don't tell about that. Huh? Lacey's been institutionalized in Phipps Clinic of Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore.
She's
Sorry.
She's undergoing a new test medication.
I think she's undergone shock therapy, you know, when they put that thing in and they... Good morning, Annie. Nice to see you.
It was in response to you, Warren. You said something about if I was mad at you, and
oh hell no! How can we be mad at
I don't
Warren?
know how you got that idea. I always
He's
love
probably
you,
busting
Warren.
your chops. Yeah, we're hoping to see you in Greenville. We can all
Yeah,
get together.
looking forward to seeing you.
We're hoping you might be able to come down from Asheville and then come into Greenville, because TR Prepper and Debbie Lynn, we could all of us, and Missy Jen, we could all get together and break bread and hang out. So evidently Debbie Lynn's gonna put us on some blow-up mattresses or something. Notice I didn't say blow-up dolls, but blow-up mattresses. And of course Debbie Lynn's is famous for the roommate that had to blow up the doll.
Blow up doll.
Yeah, the garbage man went to pick up the trash of a roommate that left, and there's the fucking blow-up doll. You imagine that? He'd look at that, then he'd look at Debbie Lynn's house. He'd look at Debbie Lynn, and he'd come down that street every time now picking up that garbage, and you know what's going through his mind. Oh shit. Hey, ¿cómo estás, Daniel? I'll tell you, this is a really fun community. You guys like Beta Boy Elvis and Elvis Camo. You guys have no idea. You guys have no idea where you landed down here at the bottom of YouTube, you guys. This is the stories, the shit just continues, man. It just piles ever deeper down here, and I mean, it's legendary, the crap down here. You know, and somebody's always rat fucking somebody else or doing something. It's really a shit show. We're just out back. Yeah, we slept on a blow-up mattress. Yeah, yeah, throw me a rope. There's Beta Boy Elvis is like, get me the hell out of this. You know, it's been cool though, because BBE has been, Beta Boy Elvis has been doing some hangouts and stuff. And Christ, one morning he had like, what did you have? He had like 22 people in there, BBE, running that. So that's been kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, the shit looks dope. Yeah, this camera's working out pretty good. We've been streaming 54 minutes. Yeah, what kind of Bruce Jenner shit is this?
Who's Bruce Jenner?
Caitlyn Jenner. That's what they called me on my baking video.
Who is Bruce Jenner?
It's funny. Remember me, blow up pilot on the airplane movie. That's it.
Cool.
Buenos tardes. Have you guys been on a road trip like this before? Yeah, Monroe, if you go to our YouTube, my YouTube playlist on the Rosie O'Kelly channel, you'll see dozens of trips that we've been on. You'll be able to see Missy Jen's move to California. It's like a 15-part series from Kansas City to California through blizzards, through sandstorms, through raging winds. We got the job. There's so many playlists of our travels. Las Vegas, Elvis in Vegas. When I went out to Chicago, it's called Elvis's Redemption Road. This is why I say the people that get up on the panel and they try to give you all these, well, Elvis needs to do this and Elvis needs to do that. I mean, shit, we got the deja vu of 2015 all over again. We're flying into Chicago and trying to talk sense into Elvis, helping him on the rig and hanging out. You can see all the playlists there. Just sit and play it. It's all that history is there for the taking, you guys. I have over almost 6,000 videos. I took 4,000 of them down. There's a lot of stuff on there. Yeah, you look like you all eat zanies, huh?
Well, all I can say is I represent the tractor community.
Zanies, I love that. It's funny. I guess I'm a little too wild-eyed. Yeah, we drove back. We drove Jen in from Kansas. We have multiple trips to Vegas, trips to San Diego. You want to see me frolicking and running on the beach like something out of Baywatch, you know, bouncing in slow motion, bikini, running, bouncing everywhere. It's all on all these good trips, restaurants. You guys, there's a treasure trove of playlists over there that you want to see Elvis 3 years ago in Vegas. It's all down. You want to see Elvis when he starts taking off his shirt at the Bellagio Valet and crazy stuff. So, oh, I love pandas. You know what, Diane C? Panda bear is my favorite animal from the time I spent in China. I actually went to the Wulong Panda Preserve out in Sichuan province out there. So it's pretty cool.
I have a stuffed panda
Yeah, we
bear.
are confused, Connor. We're definitely confused.
I have a stuffed panda bear that my dad bought me in New Jersey in 1986. I still got him.
Well, Mikey Mike said, Missy Jen, I had tractors on my horse farm, drove one daily. Hey, Nomadic, fantastic. Nice to see you, my friend. I worked in China for 5 years rolling earth chip. Well, Hui Zhang Goi, Song Ijojo Inian Dao Ijojo Wu Nian, Wo Zai Shangang, Taiwan, Taipei, Manila, Philippines, Mega Difang Wo Chuguo. I speak fluent Mandarin Chinese. Make it go, Lila, Georgie, Lila.
Come on.
There
Come
he
here.
is. Sunbei Hao, Zhao Shang Hao. All right. What kind of rig are we in? We are in a
Chevrolet
2016 Dodge
SVT.
ProMaster City here. We're not going to be sleeping in
It's
it.
a Cadillac SXT.
I can't talk about everything that I did overseas, but let's just say it was post Tiananmen Square. I was one of the first Westerners back
It
into
wasn't
China.
all kosher.
And if you don't believe it, I showed my passport on the Hangout. It's probably still up there from a couple weeks ago.
I can't
Page
show my
after page
passport.
after
I
page.
burned it last week.
Yeah. Kentucky rain keeps falling down.
It was a Ruski passport.
Do.
I was
George, did you see everybody? Did you say
was
hi?
a
I want
Russian
you
infiltrator.
to vote for me for president. Yay, there we go. Yeah, you two crazy looking for real. There we go. I'm ex-FBI. That's cool. Elvis C. My passport was filled. I had to have supplemental put in. I traveled constantly. You obviously have not seen Elvis pick his... I don't want to... Oy vey. So I don't watch these I don't want to even hear about that.
I remember when he was cooking and then eating, and he blew his nose in his shirt, and then he took it off, and then he picked it back up again, and he blew his nose again.
You gonna go ride?
He was all sweating.
Are you gonna go ride? Oh, ride. You gonna go ride?
Oh, that was funny.
Oh, now something's burning down in the neighborhood. Yeah, stop. Yeah, I just can't believe. Okay, take care, Phil. What did you work as? I worked a couple different things. I worked for AT&T for about a year, and then I worked for the Royal Trust Company of Canada, which was later bought by the Royal Bank of Canada. What was about when he was brushing his? What about when he was brushing his? Yeah, I don't know, Elvis. See, you know, I don't want to ban you from the channel. I don't want to hear the brushing the teeth. I mean, the Elvis stuff I enjoyed was really the glory days of cooking in the rig and spilling rice all over the place and not cleaning it up for a week. And when he took the what did he take, Jen? He took the silicone to the front windows, and it literally looked like, when I first saw that, when I got to Chicago, I almost sat down and cried when I saw that on the windshield. And he said, well, the rain doesn't come in anymore. I'm like, it's a hell of a, you take a hammer to drive a pin in. I said, it looks like you put silicone on your ass cheeks and just spread it all around. All around. That's how finely done it was. And I took, in that bitter cold, you'll see on those videos, Missy Jen, I took a day in that bitter wind, 20 degree, probably a 0 degree wind chills, cleaning off, stopping leaks in that rig, changing out the water pipe on it, and trying to pay it forward.
Yeah, and you did pay it forward.
Man, I froze out there and got scraped off a lot of the silicone from the other window jobs. But to do it on the front of the Coachman, you need to set up 2 ladders with a board between the two to get up there and do it. So didn't have time for that. I'm sorry, I've missed some of the side chat. Oh, absolutely, Susie. Yeah, Benny Hill would have been proud. Yeah, I know. So, I just reiterated last night, I can't keep going down this shit show road. There's no payoff. I said, what's the payoff for me? What do we say? What's the pay it back? I mean, we're always paying it forward. Where's my pay it back?
Yeah.
I don't think dogs are allowed. No, they're not allowed on Venice Beach. That's okay. They're allowed up on the boardwalk. He can walk along. We'll figure it out. George will find a babysitter for us, won't you? Okay, so I think it's been about an hour. Stick to Class B reviews. Yeah, they were good, Michael Bing. Yeah, Mark Young. So I can't watch. You guys have noticed I'm not really in there. I'm not in the Hangouts at night anymore. I don't want to see Jennifer and Dave have any more problem than they already got on their hands now. I don't want to inflame people by showing up on that chat. It just makes people mad.
It makes
yeah. It's a tough situation to be in, so I've tried to minimize and focus on our trips. We're all packed up. We got about everything that we need. Did you actually give Elvis a monthly salary? Nope, never did. Nope. The last big thing I gave Elvis was his solar panels back in 2015. I always get tagged. Dave lied. Dave said he doesn't lie, but Dave lies a lot. He said that he talked to Elvis, said I give him money all the time. In reality, Dave would have said, hold it, gotten his recorder on and recorded that and you guys know that for a fact. Dave wouldn't have sat on that. That'd be the greatest story. Like the thing about me supposedly burying my butt to Elvis on that Hangout. another thing. So, yeah. Another falsehood. So things fly all around. I told Dave, it's what I told him this morning. I mean, I said, I don't have anything against you, Dave. I mean, I feel like the way Boris feels about it. I don't have anything against you. But you said some really bad things about me that aren't true. But it goes with the territory down here at the bottom of YouTube. So I think we had a civil talk today. I will try to tell Elvis to... So is the dying man thing also fake? No, I think that I think Mike has significant health challenges. I honestly think that he's got some issues. It's not my place to discuss. I'm very respectful of people for the most part. I mean, I don't ever flame anybody on YouTube or say terrible things. Yeah, I know he said that. You know what? Sure enough, that's another lie. Because if it was there... Number one, I've never even been on an after chat with Elvis. He never gets to last that long to be... He's always booted off of the panel before we ever go to an after chat. The only time I ever heard Elvis on an after chat was when he was talking when Ellie was on an after chat, and all of a sudden Elvis popped up at 4 a.m. in the morning with his Cuban boyfriend or something. That's the only time I ever heard... that's the only time I ever heard about Elvis ever being on an after chat. So he doesn't make it to the after chat. he never survives that long on the panel. Hey, Ice Tacker, nice to see you. Ice Tacker's cool. He gave me the idea for the Canadian maple cream pie. That's we can blame him for our fat on our bodies and everything from that. Was there an accident out there? Did you see anything?
Yeah, car hit something.
Some car hit something out there. Yeah, I've never seen, the only time I've always had a bikini bottom on mine. I would never, ever pull down my pants or anything for anybody for any reason whatsoever.
Yeah, you reap what you sow, and that is correct.
Boobs are one thing, but no way. No. I'm not there to offend anybody. So. Go ahead, Jen. You've caused enough damage today. Maybe I'll drop her off in the Rockies up there. Be like The Shining. She's like The Shining, right? Jack is back. So yeah. So we'll see what happens. I just think that I think Dave needs to get a lot more rest and take it easy. And I think that's Jennifer's responsibility to kind of put her foot down and tell him. Vicky says those mustard sardines were awful. If you think that was awful, wait till you see what we're gonna have from Dollar Tree tomorrow, baby. That's really gonna curl your hair. Are you retired? Are you on annual leave? I am a contract. I'm what's called a 1099. That's why I pop up in the morning now. I'm like on the chat at 4:30 in the morning because I get up at 4 o'clock. I go around to several different places and I push paper for a 1099 wages now on a consulting basis. Like I had to delay calling Dave because I was trying to get somebody to see if we could get somebody to do guy went down on a motorcycle. There was a lot of stuff to be taken care of. Is that Bergs there in the back of the vehicle? We got the Bergs. Yeah, his actually your skin color tells you a lot, the pallor of that. So I just hope Dave rests a lot. I don't think he really cares anymore. He smokes a lot, and I think maybe he's punched his ticket that he doesn't really care. Of course, he could be full of shit, which is just as likely too. So Elvis and Berg should really get together. Yeah, we call it the Elvis and Berg show. The palest farmer on earth. Yeah, I think his liver's... I don't know, sure enough. I just... much to his credit, he did give over his phone number this morning because he initially called me on a private number, and I'm like, hey, dude, let's have some let's have some reciprocity here. Let's have some mutual respect. You got my number. You give me your number, and I'll give you a call. So, and he did, much to his credit. So we had a nice talk this morning. So, yeah, you can't do that. People start calling a job. My God, I mean, I went down that road for 2015. It was had to get the cops involved, and man, you don't want people calling that. That's really bad. I feel bad. Yeah, he called. I know he called from my number. Spoof calling. So Elvis is like, "Oh my God, they got, everybody's hacked." I'm like, bro, calm down. I got a YouTube phone and I got a life phone. The old chickens with its heads cut off and stuff. So, but man, they started calling Jennifer's work and stuff like that. So
they got the fire department at the gas station.
They got the fire department up there
at the gas station.
Okay, I guess the gas station's gonna blow up. There's hey, Honey Badger, nice to see you. Hello, Vegas Vixen's there, Jen.
And the police is over here.
Right there. I'm gonna get something to drink. I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Just, you okay? I'm just gonna get
You're
something.
You're gonna leave me alone?
Yeah,
here?
you entertain the troops.
George, entertain the troops.
I don't want to run the battery down.
Check changing covers. Uh-oh. Chakaba. No prints. Yeah, I'm not leaving any fingerprints. Yeah, I don't know what's all going on. I have no idea, so all I can say is it's a dangerous thing when you appear on the bottom of YouTube, which I do not belong to, and you start stirring chaos. You start mixing up and creating chaos, then you never know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, when people start messing with your life and then all of a sudden it's not as much fun as it used to be, right?
Right, I mean, people have doxed Rosie out, they have doxed me out. Tried to mess with me. I have, fortunately for me, my real family. There isn't too many left. Most of them that go with my name have died already, and the ones that are not dead have totally different names. Some of them are lost. I don't even know where they're at. So,
well, you're not an e-bagger, so it doesn't. You're okay.
Even though I've never done anything, people still try to mess with me, and
I think most people respect you.
There's been constantly, I get notifications that there's been background checks run on me, and there is no information.
Well, maybe you didn't pay your bills.
There's been no information on me on the internet because I did not exist I repeat myself, I did not exist.
You don't eat Cheetos.
Until I appeared in 2013 on the scene.
Anyway,
so
yeah, it's a shame if her company's being called and all that. That stuff's no good.
But when you are on the bottom of YouTube, which I do not belong to, you gotta always expect the worst.
Well, she is kind of covert. She's got, she's got skills.
You always, first of all, golden rule when you come to YouTube in general, keep your nose clean.
Also, it's like I told Diane, keep yourself, once you're doxed out, it's okay, but if you haven't been, you want to avoid it. Like Diane C., my beautiful friend from LA, was just coming in the community, and she's like, well, maybe show where I live and cars and stuff. I'm like, oh, hell no. And go out on the road somewhere and video, showed the supermarket or stuff like that. You just want to protect your privacy. That's a good thing. Yeah, that's it. Cheetos, honey badger. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Diane. You want to certainly protect all of that information, and I care about people, and I don't want to see Dave and Jennifer are going through all the misery now of not knowing what's going to happen this time. Okay, bring foam earplug. That's a good idea. I'll pick up some tomorrow.
For what?
You sleep better.
For what?
So you're not bothered at night and stuff. Pop little foam like ear protection.
Oh, because you're gonna be having hangouts at night?
No, I'm just saying generally you sleep better. Like if you're a hotel and people are banging around and stuff, sometimes if you put earplug. No, I have to sleep. I got a lot of driving. Our hangouts will be of a 1 hour ride at the most, just checking in with people. I think that was a great idea. Right, George? Was that a good idea? Well, what do you guys think? You might think it might be a good idea to bring those two together on a panel if it was possible, or is it just the golf is too wide? Thank you, DG. Thank you very much, my friend. David Gunn's in the house today. I'm honored, David. Thanks for stopping by. It's weird. I'm in your future. That's how I know the world is not ended. That's cool. That's really good. Makes me feel good.
Well, maybe the world ends in the past. Like if North Korea attacks
Yeah, I know. And if the
Honolulu with an ICBM, then they will attack the past.
I know, honey. It's like, but if it's like if the old mule hadn't kicked off on the way to the mine, we'd all be millionaires now, right? So same kind of deal. Yeah, the Mandela effect. That's right, Mike G. Smartest guy in the house right there. Right there.
Time is relative. You can go back in time, you can go forward in time.
Yeah, if you guys haven't sub up Elvis Camo. He does funny stuff. Sub up Tucker Poon. Sub up Beta Boy Elvis, please.
Yeah, if we get stuck
Wonder
in the
Bus
snow,
Elvis. Yeah, you're eating your snack.
Rosie's already eaten our snack.
There won't be a damn thing.
We will starve to death.
That's it. Hit the road, Mikey G. We're going to be on the road on Saturday, my friend. We're not going to be doing, the string theory. We're not going to be doing a, tomorrow night we're just going to be going out to eat. We're not going to video anything. We're just going to be going out. I know, I opened up the wrong end. Too many years of living in China. Every time I was in China, nobody could ever open the right. Yeah, I guess karma does come home. Yeah, we're going on the road to Iowa. We're going to have the Beretta 92 FS Marine Corps issue 9mm. We're going to have the Glock 17. Ha ha ha. Yeah, I like they're stuck on convex mirrors. Yeah, they're really good. We have one that's kind of built into the lower part that it's a convex one, so it gives a good road view here. Yep, we're putting it in gear for Iowa. Yep, we're going to have the big powwow summit. Can you imagine everybody's rolling towards Des Moines, Iowa? And there's Deb the RN coordinating reservations.
We will have authentic farmers brothers.
Could you see Deb the RN with a clipboard? Well, let's see. Breakfast will be served promptly between 6 a.m. and 8:30 a.m. We'll have recreation room activities. Medication time will be at 10 a.m. Then we'll have a little snack in the mid-morning, and then we'll break out the checkers and the chess set.
We will have milk from the cows.
And we'll wheel Davey in the wheelchair with his blanket over him and his little cat. Meow.
We will have milk from the cows, and we'll have hot chocolate. And then we'll have cookies. It'll be fun, and then we'll drive around in the combines.
Boris will come in the afternoon as your motivational speaker.
Yeah,
live
with coffee
from
time.
the ghettos of Roseville.
Coffee, yeah.
Yep, coffee time with Boris. Oh, AKA sleepy time. Boris's bedtime story. Oh, cool. Stickers put up a new video. Awesome. Yeah, but don't forget Siegeology. Yeah. How about Bald Head? There we go. Hey, YS Yang. That's it, baby. Bald is beautiful. That's it. Your dog looks like he wants some, Rosie. Well, you know what? I offered him one, and he likes real cheese. He's not into that, so. Hey, the great Shauna Mails in the house. Nice to see you, honey. Always a pleasure and an honor when Shauna stops by. Did some good video there. Nice to see. We love Shauna. She's really cool. So we're going to got a couple more minutes. Just wanted to make sure that we could do these Hangouts. Jen, this is actually easier than setting up the darn computer and doing all that stuff, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to take it along. And then I'll probably see you guys tonight. I don't know if I'll do a hangout. I might be on some other people's panels. We'll see, because I want to get a good sleep. We got a hard drive to Denver over 2 days, and then everything's really, literally and figuratively downhill the rest of the trip. Once we put it in gear south from Baltimore, where temperatures are going to be rising rapidly, and we'll be in the 70s and 80s down in Florida, so that'll be nice. So we had to pack the coldest winter gear. It's going to be 7 degrees, 11 degrees in Colorado, and then it's going to be 80 degrees down there. It's not good to go through your trash. No, I'm going to get that and put that in the trash can. Jen would kick my butt. Same camera controls on Hangouts using cell. No, they're quite a bit different on here. Like, I don't know how to add people to a panel when you do I don't think that cell phone Hangouts are really designed, although somebody said there's a way to do it. I'm not quite sure how to do that, but ours will just be pop-up Hangouts. It won't be worth wasting anybody's time. Hey Francis, nice to see you, sweetie. We'll be in touch with you. We'll let you know when we're going to be down there. Oh, you have Greg do it. Oh, interesting. Huh. Hi Ellie, nice to see you. Ellie, they were talking about that hangout where I supposedly bared my butt to Elvis or something, and I think Ellie's the one that said Elvis on a private after chat. He never even survives the open chat. I can't remember Elvis even making it to an after to a private hangout.
I think the person that came up with that story about the bunghole
Yeah, we get rid of them on after chats. I had to laugh.
Was just a troll. Anyways.
I was thinking to myself, man, this guy doesn't even make it on. Yeah, this guy. Ellie's had a few shaky hands when people get a little unruly, but yeah, this guy never even survived the panel chat. You know, to make it to an after chat. I laughed so hard when somebody said that. Oh boy.
How do y'all like my new gloves?
Poor Ellie has been so slammed from pillar to post. FOR, friend of Rosie. FOD, friend of Dave. Nope, not anymore. Strike that. Oh, shit. Ellie's another tough skin. Yeah, I feel bad about that. I guess Ellie's kind of the, what would you say on Hangouts? Ellie's kind of the Clint Eastwood, doesn't say a lot, but you better watch her fingers on the trigger over there. So I had Berg so mad. F you, you kicked me off the chat. F you. And the next day, I'm so sorry.
You feel lucky, punk.
Yeah, Ellie's great. Ellie's truly the best friend that you can have on. Are the tires safe for all? Yeah, Ice Techer. I picked up some chains today, properly fitted for the vehicle with the spider in the middle. So thank you, my friend. I am ready to go. I have every precaution with shovels, gloves, food, provisions. I can start a fire no matter what. We are as good as we can be. Yeah, you should live stream. We'll try to do some live streaming, Warren. It's going to be difficult up in the mountains. It's really sketchy up in. They don't really worry about cell service high up at the 12,000 feet and stuff. When you're going through the Eisenhower tunnels, it's sketch over there. We'll try to do what we can. Then you end up with a lot of busted videos that just suddenly end, and they're kind of screwed up and stuff. So, hey, yeah, she scratched her nose a little bit, so it'll be healed. A little bouncing around with Georgie, I think so. Live stream Warren at Five Guys. Yeah, I'm hoping to get. Warren's gonna come down to meet us. Yeah, is that Jim the hobo back there in the sleeping bag? Yeah, I'm going to dispose of him too. Hey, Lindsay Blackman, nice to see you, honey. I'm hoping Warren can come down from Asheville to Greenville so we can get everybody at one location down there, and then we can... Debbie Lynn said there's a really great... it's going to be late February, Warren. It's probably going to be the 26th or 27th, something maybe around there. Yeah, Warren's going to sing. I hope so. Yeah, concealer. Yeah, and this thing, you can turn it both ways. Just give you the forward look. Here, we're just parked between the Shine Shack and the house out here on the deck. You're going to visit the Colonel in Ocala. I'm not really sure if I'm going to visit. I'm not sure if I'm going to see Chris Diamond or not.
We don't really
Chris
have
Diamond.
anything.
Probably the next trip down. It'll be a much more leisurely pace. This first trip is a real barn burner. It's like a barnstorming tour. Then when I'm out on the road next time, I can't guarantee Missy Jen
Rosie
will be along.
might go and see him.
But I think she'll come back and say that was so much fun. I can't wait to go out again. And then we don't have the vicious pace that we have this time. So, but our pace is your glory, because I'm sure I'm going to get in all kinds of trouble on the road and screw ups and everything else out there. In a blizzard. You headed to Bergville? No, Bergs is about 700 miles north of me up in Seattle. So, no, I don't think it's a Bergs-free zone we're going to be in. Excuse me, the Bergs. I don't think we'll be seeing the Bergs, like the Ohio State University.
The Bergs might come to the Rancho one day. Yeah. You never know.
If Warren is going to sing here, he goes, hey, nice to see you, Jory. Missy Jen. Missy Jen's going to be posting, she'll be doing some Facebook pics, and she'll be doing some other, aren't you going to post an occasional pic up on Facebook or something?
I don't know.
Hey, the juice!
I might be secret agent.
There's the juice. I love the juice.
I will definitely do video.
Jory's not a fan of Warren's music. Actually, I think Jory's always very complimentary of Warren and Debbie Lynn on... remember, Warren actually, we loves Warren, but Jory's actually met Debbie Lynn in person. We hung out down in Florida. We had a great time down there. So, yeah. So we'll be seeing, can't wait to see Francis. Yeah. Yeah, how you doing, Jory? Good to see you. Won't be long till we're down there. Once we clear the Rockies, I'll breathe a big sigh of relief. We'll be able to hang out at Maxine's, have a lot of fun. Miles Davis, great music. That's it. Yeah, Saturday's the big day, Sean, and we're going to be on the road, honey. Yeah. I think Warren's a wonderful singer.
Warren,
I enjoy
you
Warren's
are
stuff.
a wonderful singer.
Yep. Yeah, don't bullshit a bullshitter, Warren. You're a nice singer.
Right. You don't want to hear me sing, and you'll be like, what?
Yeah, we sure will, Jory. And I'll tell you what, Warren, you're a good-looking guy too. The juice, just you, and that's it. Oh, thank you, Shauna. That's awful sweet of you, honey. Shauna is such a doll. Such a sweetie doll. Missy Jen and I always feel very blessed in the friends that stand by us, considering how many times Missy Jen chases me around here with a stick and says, you idiot, mind your own business. Yeah, Jimmy's in Colorado. We're going to be in Colorado Springs, but I don't think we'll be looking up Jimmy. Unless he pops up and tells us. I mean, I'd love to see Jimmy Rance. Love to see him. Hey, Minnesota Brian, nice to see you, my friend. Thank you, Annie. I'd love to see Jimmy Rance. That'd be fun. See him. I always got along good with Jimmy till some of my antics of my naughtiness was posted online, some links before, and that was kind of the beginning of the end with Jimmy. But we got along great. We had a lot of heartfelt conversations and stuff. We had a lot in common. I mean, he loved the Baltimore Colts, big Colts fan.
I loved his brother.
Julius.
Oh, by the way, I just saw a video today about the NFL, and they were planning on rigging the game so that the Brady would win again.
There's Graham Townsend, the voice of cheeriness. Good morning, Graham.
Brady was supposed to win again, and then they didn't win. But the Patriots were supposed to win.
Yeah, Graham is my New Zealand buzzkill. Graham's like, I saw a couple minutes of your bikini baking, and it's just,
the NFL is all fake. It's like WWE.
Okay, Susie. Yeah, Graham's like, but true.
I got a pizza. Bobby will come over later, and I actually got a high quality pizza from Wally World.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, Jory, I did okay on that pick. Yes, I believe in Jesus. Of course I do. I say my prayers every night. I've said prayers for Davey. I've said prayers for Elvis. I say prayers for lots of people. I sure do. I pray for health and guidance and forgiveness if what I've done is not not exactly square in all ways, my God is a forgiving God. My God knows my intentions in my heart and the love that I have in my heart. So do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's how I'll stand and be judged. Yeah, it's actually quite, Snoop, it's actually, I would never make Missy Jen, we've slept in here before and been comfortable, we got plenty of padding, but we're basically hotel people. If I want Jen to travel with me, I got to make things as comfortable as possible for her, and that means to minimize that. I sure wish someone would help Elvis. Well, you got to help, you got to help yourself first, and you got to recognize that you need help. Don't stop at Hooters too much. They'll be pushing the job. We're going to wait till we get down there with you, Francis. We're going to get you out there. We're going to have a pitcher of beer. We're going to hang out. Yeah, that's right. Jesus came to save sinners, not the righteous. That's exactly correct. Yeah, there's a little Mexican taking my hubcaps. How you doing, Rob? Nice to see you. I hope your snow's dissipating. I do look out for Missy Jen a lot, and I want to travel with her as much as I possibly can, but I cannot twist her arm. But I can do everything I can to make sure she has a fun time. That if I say, hey, let's hit the road again, she's like, yeah, let's go. Had a great time. So part of that is seeing a lot of sights and things. Even from the car, you see a lot of things. Yeah, that's great, Ice. Jesus saved me. I got a divorce. Oh, man. Are you going to be here all week, Ice Tech, or on stage? Yeah, that's Bergs behind me trying to hitch a ride. Jory, what do you think of Bergs? People said, "Oh, the
Bergs."
Bergs is Rosie's next project." I'm like, "Oy vey," Shalom Shabbat.
The Bergs is fine, just the way he is.
Were you married to a Mexican man called Jesus? Yeah. Bergs is a trip, isn't he, Jory? My goodness, he's like one of those larger than life characters, and he got pretty steamed last night. I was really tired. I knocked my Hangout down after an hour last night. I was really tired, and I love that, Diane. What you need to do is send me a little Yiddish book of phrases. Like I got to go buy some new schmatas and things like that. I love that. Yeah, he needs to lay off the beer. Yeah. Yeah, we want to see a remake of Vacation movie. Whoa, see me rolling across the deserts of Nevada. Holiday road. Jan will be don't be looking at her. Sorry. That's it. That's what, Diane, that's it. I hear you. National Lampoon Vacation. Yeah, so, but a lot of Bergs gets a lot of people don't like Bergs. I was thinking St. Louis. Yeah, Mikey, you want me to stop and you want me to? Hey, I'll do this for you, Mikey, Mike. When we roll through St. Louis, which we'll be doing on our way east, how about if I pop down to East St. Louis at about 7:15 in the evening? And we'll just roll into the hood. Now, mind you, I was raised in the hood. I was raised in the hood in Baltimore. So it's like a homecoming. Hi, Drew. Nice to see you, sweetie. But how about if we just roll into the East St. Louis hood? Hey, what'd it be, man? Yeah, what's it be? You want direct? $5. $5. Meanwhile, the guy's taking hubcaps off of the family truckster. Yeah, what it is, bro, what it is. I love that. Berg's not past, he just acts aggressive. Yeah, bolt your hubcaps on. There you go, Mikey, Mike. Yeah, Shauna said, I don't mind. I'm the same way. I don't mind Bergs. Hi, Lois. I don't mind Bergs when he shares the channel. I'm not sure, Diana. I just tried to always follow one rule. Do unto others as they would have them do unto you.
The purpose is we are just tetragrammaton. hydrants.
Yeah, honey badger, right on.
Floating around. And we actually don't really exist.
Man, that's depressing.
Just watch, what's his name?
You ought to get together with Graham Townsend, you know?
What's the actor? What's the actor's name? They mentioned yesterday that they said was gonna get offed. So.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. They said there was somebody else lined up. Oh, the guy that played Ace Ventura, Pet, Jim Carrey.
Ask Jim Carrey about it. He knows the truth. And he speaks the truth recently about why we are here. Why we're actually not here.
Graham Townsend. he's adopting his new role as a buzzkill for Graham, I do love you. You know that. Yeah, that's why the car companies stopped making hubcaps. That's right. They just have these crappy integrated.
The Truman Show, Mark. If you watch the Truman Show has a hidden meaning. A true meaning about the reality that we are living in.
Yeah, they said, where's the Berg's going to sleep? Here's the reality. This is the kind of guy, you throw the Berg's in the back and it's like, oh man, the back door was defective or something. Berg's is gone. So, somewhere over the Rockies at 11,000 feet, Berg's must have rolled out the back there. On the roof. There we go, Drory. On the roof. That's right. Oh, that's great. That's funny as can be. Yeah, let's see. Jimmy the Hobo, Elvis T-Bird, Coates, Cage Match, the Royal Wreck. There we go. I'm going to be out there, Ice Tecker, I'm going to have my bikini on with one of those cards that you hold up between rounds. Round number 2. Round number 3. Ding, ding, ding. That's funny. Hey, Debbie Lynn. No, we're going to be leaving Saturday, honey. We're looking forward to seeing Greenville. Try to get Warren to come down to Greenville so we can all meet up. TR Prepper. Warren. Yeah, that's it, Jory. Wouldn't that be great? You know? Yeah, I'm trying to get Warren to come down to take the short drive down from Asheville. Then we can all meet up and go to that Chinese place or do something. Yeah, it's going to be great. We all meet up. George is sleeping and snoring here. Hey, Dory Lynn, nice to see you, sweetheart. You hear George snoring? Yeah, Jory has to like to smoke up with you one day. Yeah. Yeah, George is really loud sometimes when he snores. Yeah, we're just on the pre-trip, Dorlin. I was trying out the Samsung cell phone here just to see how the camera worked out. Seems to be good for Hangouts. I'm trying to minimize. I'm just taking the computer sort of as just to have it along, just to offload videos and all that. I'll try to get free when I know a better idea of the day. Yeah, we'll give you plenty of a head start, Warren. Even if you come down for a few hours or something, you know, we'll cover your expense to come down, gas and stuff. So, thank you, Francis. The cameras, actually, if you saw some of the videos, it can swing around. This holder's okay. I like to have things level for. I'm kind of a stickler for good stuff. Thank you, Annie. And then we get down to around Drory. We'll see about getting everybody together that's around that area too, just like in 2015. We had a great time. Well, Warren, I mean, if we can help you out, you're a dear friend of ours. You don't have a ton of scratch to throw around, so we're happy to. We love you, I guess we're saying. So, yep, exactly. Hugs to you. Yeah, sounds like a plan, Jory. We can't wait to hit that breakfast place. Yeah, we're going to get Drory out and about. Can't wait to see George's Hawaiian shorts with his black socks. There you go, Rob. Yeah, the blow up though. Yeah, we're gonna be. Debbie Lynn's got some air mats down. We got sleeping bags too, so it's good. Yeah, after a week on the road, live stream the arguments. There you go, Ice Tracker's like Ice Tacker's like. He's like, my divorce was the best thing that ever happened.
Arguments.
Shit. Ice Tacker's funny as can be. Alright guys, well I think I'm going to go ahead. I might do a short one tonight. Definitely will not be on tomorrow night at all. We're going to rack in early tomorrow night. Go out, get something to eat. We're not going to video anything. The next thing you're going to see from us is our morning chooch, probably from the road, very early in the morning. Might be coming to you from Reno or something like that up there. So I want to thank you guys for being along, and Missy Jen, thanks for coming and sitting in the rig today. Love you guys. Thank you, Jory. Very, very good to see you. Annie, Hori, Madoff, good to see you. Thank you, Ice Tacker. Good to see you. If I'm not on my own Hangout, I'll be on somebody else's tonight somewhere. So thank you again, guys. We love you. Thank you for your support.
Love, and kisses.
I apologize for my stupidity
and every one of you
and the dumb stuff that I do. So y'all take care, okay?
There was a big hand there.